Okay, everyone, welcome to today's episode. This is just a quick little message, a little short chat talking about Tristar Gym finally being open here in Quebec. Today is the first day that combat sports are in the green zone, as they call it. Okay, so Tristar Gym is now fully reopened. We are allowed kickboxing, grappling with contact, of course, weight training, hitting the bag. It's all open now. Okay, so every night there's gonna be class at TriStar Gym. Every day there's about 2, 3 classes a day at least. One MMA practice in the morning at 11 o'clock, then followed by a BJJ course. We have BJJ and wrestling at 12 o'clock going on, and then at night tonight we have 6 p.m. We have jiu-jitsu as usual, 7 p.m. There's going to be a separate striking class going on. There's going to be plenty of training all day long, sparring, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. We are now finally allowed in the green zone. There are some restrictions still, which we're going to be respecting, of course, in the gym. But you guys know that the last year and a half, I've been going through a major struggle with the law. I've been shut down many times and I've been harassed many times by the police. And luckily now, thankfully now, we are officially reopened. As of today, we are now in the green zone. I thank you all for your support, everybody joining in. The gym today was jam packed. It was crazy hot, super hot day in the gym today, incredibly hot. But we had an incredibly fun time today with the grappling and wrestling. And now that things are open again, I'll be able to start filming. Guys, leave in the comment section what you want to see. What are you guys interested in seeing exactly? Today we filmed some nice things in the gym, and I'm really happy to get this going back on. Okay, so with that, guys, let's talk about the gym reopenings, getting back to regular life, and just the struggle here in Quebec. I find that the rules were crazy. Let me share with you one rule that they gave the wrestling club. At the wrestling club, you can wrestle, but you had to wear a mask. You know those masks you find at the pharmacy, those little. It's like basically you're putting a tissue paper on your face, basically, and that's somehow supposed to protect you from COVID while you're wrestling. Okay, let me tell you, the people who make those kind of laws are just people who never wrestled in their life. They probably never trained in their life. They probably never stepped foot in the gym in their life. The reason why I say that is because it's the dumbest rule you can possibly come up with. They okayed the wrestling. However, if you want to wrestle, you got to put a tissue paper on your face with two flimsy little elastics. And for those of you who wrestle, you know that's not going to last even 30 seconds. If it lasts 10 seconds, I'll be surprised. Especially with the sweat and obviously when you're sparring, you're grabbing face locks, you're grabbing cross faces, you're grabbing front headlocks, you're wrestling, you're grabbing each other all over the place. That mask ain't staying on. So those ridiculous, that's just one of the ridiculous COVID laws that they put on us. They tortured us. They tortured us for a year and a half with ridiculous, nonsensical, I would even say moronic rules. And now that the COVID is slowly lifting, the COVID restrictions are lifting, you guys are going to hear me voice my opinion on these things a lot louder. It was absurd. They tortured us. They put us at risk more from our health, not being able to train, restricting us from training, having a fit life was probably more dangerous to us than the COVID itself. Guys, I want to thank you all for those of you who supported me through this time. A year and a half closing the gym. If you told me this was going to happen to me 2 years ago, I wouldn't have believed it. I would have said, there's no way people would stand for this. But yet they did. A year and a half being told what to do. For me, it was insanity. Guys, thank you very much for all the support. Appreciate it. Guys, the gym is open tonight, 6 p.m. We're grappling. Let any security come. They can't stop us. Jiu-jitsu today is legal. Today in Quebec, it is legal. Yes, there are some restrictions. I'll refer to them before class, but they're very minimal nonetheless. And today we can grapple, we can wrestle, we can box, we can spar. It's back on. You can take care of your health again. Is the dorm open? That's a great question. I have to figure that out this week. I'm hoping the dorm opens again soon. Guys, the dorm used to be booked 6 months in advance. The dorm at TriStar Gym was full of international athletes and fighters. It was such an amazing place, and they destroyed it for us. They completely smashed it. Once the border reopens and once I'm allowed to reopen the dorm officially, I will announce it again here on this channel. And I really look forward to people from all over the world training at TriStar Gym. That's what made the gym so special. We had black belts from all over the world, MMA fighters from all over the world traveling to the gym. and it was just such a great experience. This is something I'm looking into now. If I can really legally reopen my dorm, and the dorm's been raided, as you guys know who follow this channel. The dorm has been raided in the past by the police, putting on the ridiculous. You want to hear another ridiculous COVID rule? I have 14 rooms in the dorms, in one section of the dorm. So there's two sections, two big sections, two big wings, and they were saying you're not allowed to have. Listen to this. They told me you're not allowed to have a communal bathroom. So there's 14 rooms, maybe 7 showers. Okay, I think there's like 7 showers. Half the rooms have a shower in them, and two fully equipped washrooms. You know, where you got everything. The washrooms are washed after every use. So if you go in and use the washroom, you have to spray it down. We got the paper towels. There's a protocol. The guy coming in behind you, he's got to have a clean seat. Everything's clean. And, they were flagging me saying, no, you can't have you have to have a single bathroom for every room. They were throwing these new protocols that didn't exist before COVID, just making it unlivable. And then my response to them was, what do you want me to do? You want me to put these kids out in the street? And that's going to protect them from COVID? Like, do you want me to kick them out of their home, their temporary homes? They're here for a while, and they got caught during the COVID transition. Many guys went back home, but the guys living there, what was my choice? Put them out in the street? I found that the rules were too aggressive. And also, I have one kitchen. I'm not allowed to have a communal kitchen. So I have to send people out to go get their food. There's a market. Luckily, there's plenty of food around the dorm. There's plenty of restaurants, markets, etc. But just really putting on, and these guys are living within, they're next door neighbors to each other. I don't know how they're living in the same room, but yet they cannot use the same bathroom, even though it is disinfected after every use. It's just the rules were insane, nonsensical, illogical. I would even say moronic, like asking me to put on a mask before I wrestle, during my wrestling. It's just absurd. I hope Quebec, you learn from the US. I traveled to the US many times during COVID, and the Americans do not tolerate nonsense as much as we do here in Quebec. I think Quebec needs to wake up a little bit, take a page out of the book, from the USA, our neighbors. Their rules have to make sense, and if they don't make sense, believe me, they speak up about it. They speak up, they stand up, they ask, they question, they want proof. They scrutinize the rules. Okay, now I'm not saying everybody in the US is super sensical, super intelligent, super logical. No, that's not what I'm saying. But at least they demand a good reason. Whereas here in Quebec, our politicians were asked to give us the reasons why these protocols are in place, and they refused. They simply refused debate, public debate. I spoke about this in my channel. They refused public debate. And they shut us down with just a word. And I feel Quebec, you need to learn to push back. Now we're back to training. Tristar Gym's open again. Don't let them shut us down again. I think that they've done it to us twice. For those of you who don't know, understand why I'm so worried, why I'm so impatient with the Quebec government, is they've reopened us twice already and shut us down. But this time I really feel they can't stop us, because things have really gotten too far. I think people are at their limit. We're fully functional. We've been operating now for a month, but with heavy restrictions. And now today, the gloves come off, so to speak. The restrictions are very, very, the non-contact restrictions have been lifted. Okay, so you're allowed to have contact with up to 4 people. 4 people in a group are allowed to have contact with one another. We can spar, we can wrestle, we can do jiu-jitsu. So I want to thank you all, and I hope to see you all in the gym later today. 6 p.m. I will be teaching. 7 p.m. I will be teaching. We're going to have 2 classes going tonight. It's going to be fun. The gym is crazy hot, so be ready. Bring your water bottles. Of course, we're not allowed to have a water fountain, so we're selling water, but bring your own water bottle. Bring it your own. Get that water bottle, fill it up, put some ice in it, put it in the freezer, get it icy cold, because the gym is crazy hot. And I just finished training right now. I probably lost 5 pounds, no joke. My morning workout, I would say I probably lost 5 pounds. I have to go in now, go back inside, rehydrate, have a little more fluids, and tonight, back at the gym, my friends. I look forward to seeing you all there. A year and a half, the gym has been closed. Today is the comeback day, officially open with contact. Look forward to seeing you all. Catch you then.